when it's a domestic violence possible issue.
Okay, I'm going.
Stop. Stop. You're under arrest. Okay, you're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands
Stop it.
You're
You're.
Put your hands behind your back. You are under arrest.
I'm not doing nothing.
Put your hands behind your back. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
I'm not doing nothing.
Stop.
In Bountiful, near 200 East and 650 North, Officer John Joubert responded to a landlord's call. The landlord reported a disturbance involving 64-year-old Greta Jensen and her ex-husband. Case 1.
Hi.
Hey.
How you doing?
Okay. How are you doing?
Good. We had a call about a disturbance here.
There's no disturbance here. I'm not here. We're just talking.
Okay. Well, it looks like you're.
We haven't yelled or nothing.
Looks like you're trying to talk to someone that doesn't want to talk.
No, he has his window down. We've been talking. We had some house stuff to talk about and stuff, and we're just talking. He's just keeping warm, I reckon. I don't know. I didn't ask him to get out.
Well, his window was rolled up. That's weird.
Well, you weren't here the whole time because his window wasn't rolled up. He rolled it up when he turned on his heater. But
She's leaving and I'm going.
We're not. There's no disturbance. Somebody lied to you. I would get them for false reporting.
When the officer arrived, Jensen was seen standing beside the driver's window of a car, where her ex-husband was seated with the window rolled up. The body camera footage showed that Jensen was talking while her ex-husband stayed silent inside the car. At first glance, there didn't appear to be violence or loud shouting. Still, Officer Joubert took the landlord's report seriously and started to investigate the situation. This moment seemed peaceful, but was actually the beginning of a long, confusing incident.
Nobody's
Maybe
yelling.
you yelled in my window or something.
No, I was not yelling.
Talking loud, excuse me.
No, I was talking just like that. I wasn't talking loud.
What's your name?
Monty.
No, we haven't
I did
talked. I talk like this.
Are you guys ex?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Ex-wife?
So
Okay.
we still have some.
Who's the landlord?
Jeremy?
Any idea why he'd be calling?
During questioning, Greta Jensen stayed calm and explained her side of the story. She said she was not yelling or blocking anyone. She claimed she and her ex-husband were only discussing personal matters such as mail and shared property. Her ex-husband also confirmed that they were simply talking and not arguing. Jensen said the report of disorderly conduct was false and felt it was unfair that police were even called. She firmly denied any wrongdoing. Officer Joubert, however, seemed cautious and didn't fully trust her words. He had been told by dispatch that a disturbance was happening, so he needed to look into it more deeply.
Get a little like, why are you harassing me? I didn't do nothing wrong. So
Who's harassing you?
It feels like harassment.
I'm just asking you what's going on. I need you to stay here.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
I'm investigating
He told
a
you.
potential crime, okay?
There's for crying out loud.
Okay.
Now you're
I
exaggerating.
need you to settle down.
There's no.
Based on the information I got,
can talk,
based on the
and
information I was given.
You're not in power
Okay,
over anybody.
I'm about to put you in handcuffs if
no,
you don't
you're
stop.
not putting me in handcuffs.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
So let me tell you what the call was.
I've done nothing
Let me
wrong.
tell you what the report
I
was.
don't care what the report was. He just told you we weren't doing anything.
As the conversation continued, things started to get more tense between Jensen and Officer Joubert. Jensen began to accuse the officer of harassment. She said the call was based on lies and questioned why he was even there. Joubert told her that he was doing his job by responding to a report, but Jensen didn't seem satisfied. The argument got louder, and both of them became more frustrated. Joubert reminded her that the report came from the landlord, not from him personally. Jensen didn't accept this and insisted that no law had been broken.
There's
Possible issue.
Okay, I'm going.
Stop. Stop. You're under
You know
arrest.
what?
Okay, you're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
Put your
Don't-
hands behind your back. Put your hands
Stop
behind
it.
your back.
You're.
Put your hands behind your back. You are under arrest.
Okay, I'm not doing nothing.
Put your hands behind your back. Stop resisting.
Ow, you hurt.
Stop
I'm not-
resisting.
I'm not doing nothing.
Stop resisting.
I'm not doing nothing.
Stop
Just
resisting.
Just stop right now.
Stop resisting.
Okay,
Put your hands behind your
I
back.
am. Stop
Put your
right
hands
now.
behind your back.
Stop right now.
Yes,
Stop.
expedite
You're
now.
out. No, you're lying.
Put your hands behind your back.
No,
Put
I'm
your hands
not.
behind your
I
back.
didn't do nothing, sir.
Put your other hand behind
Please
your back.
stop.
Put
Please
your
don't make
other
this
hand-
something it's not.
Put your hand
I had
behind your
shoulder
back.
surgery. Will you stop?
Put your other hand behind
No,
your back
I
then.
didn't do nothing.
Put your other hand behind your back.
Listen, stop. Just stop right now. Stop.
Behind you.
You are harassing me. Please stop.
Put your hand behind your back.
I'm not doing nothing. I don't have a weapon.
Put your hand behind your
I'm
back.
not doing nothing wrong.
As things got more heated between Jensen and the officer, this neighbor stepped forward. This neighbor mentioned that Monty, the man involved in the situation, was actually inside the house. Jensen then said she had been talking to someone else when the officer suddenly interrupted her, which caused everything to go wrong. Another officer then told his partner to make sure the front door was locked, showing that they were taking the situation seriously. Soon after, the property owner came outside. He apologized and said he could help explain what really happened. This new information brought more confusion, but also some help. The officers were trying to figure out what was true while dealing with different people giving different stories.
Put your hand behind your
Ow,
back.
you hit my head. Please
Put
stop.
your hand behind
I'm
your
not doing nothing wrong.
hand behind your back. Put your
I
hand
didn't do
behind
it.
your back.
Hey,
Put your hand
you know
behind
what?
your
I
back.
didn't do it.
Put your hand behind your back.
Ow! Ow! That hurt!
Put your hand behind your back.
He's hit me! He's hit me!
On your back.
He's hit me!
Roll over.
He
Roll
just
over.
hit me in the
Roll
face!
over. Put your hand.
Christ!
Roll over.
I didn't do nothing! I didn't do nothing! I did nothing! He hit me in the face!
Okay.
He hit me in the face!
Several people began sharing their own versions of what had happened. Each story was different, and it was hard to know who was telling the full truth. Some said Jensen had caused problems, while others believed she was not doing anything wrong.
Hello.
Officers, I'm so sorry.
Are you the
about that.
owner then?
Yes.
Okay. Where is Monty?
Monty was in his
Yeah, he was when I got here.
Jeep. Oh, okay.
Where did he?
where
Is he
does
inside?
live? He lives in the back.
Of which one?
Entrance. The entrance. Let me grab my shoes real quick. Give me 2 seconds.
Later in the incident, one officer focused on finding Monty, who was believed to be inside the house. A man on the scene explained that Monty lived in the basement, which could be reached through a side entrance. As officers prepared to go speak with Monty, they also got more help from another neighbor. This neighbor had seen part of the argument and was willing to share what they knew. They described Monty as friendly and said he was a good tenant who had never caused trouble. This statement gave officers more insight into Monty's character. Knowing that Monty had a history of peaceful behavior helped the officers understand that he might not be the one causing problems.
But, so she comes. He's made it clear. He's told me she's not welcome and that I'm welcome to ask her to leave. He told her that, but she comes around and she used to come
I
down.
brought your notepad, Samwell.
She used to come and wait.
Mine's in the car.
Mine's at my desk.
That's all right. No, I got a. Okay, I got some.
She used to come and wait for him in his stairwell. When
Okay.
he got home from work, and he had no way to get her to leave, and so he started locking this outdoor, and it goes down the stairs to another door. So since she couldn't talk to him through the door here, she's been coming to his window wells
Okay.
on the side, and yelling at him through his window well.
According to one neighbor, this was not the first time Jensen had caused problems. The neighbor said that Jensen had shown up uninvited many times before. She would yell at Monty, even when he asked her to leave. Sometimes she even yelled through his windows. The neighbor said this behavior had been going on for several weeks. About 3 weeks earlier, some neighbors had confronted Jensen about her actions. At first, she got angry, but then she stopped for a short time. Unfortunately, the peace didn't last long. Soon, the disturbances began again. Because of this, several neighbors had complained. This showed a pattern in Jensen's behavior that made the current situation seem more serious.
You watching what happened?
No, I saw you come here, and
Okay.
I almost wanted to point you around the corner. I should have.
Well, yeah, it was
saw you, but
really weird because looking at the map and it says 207,
It's a-
238, and then I'm
yeah.
like, okay, it's over here.
It's a
I
650
heard
North
her.
address.
I heard her.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, this must be where we're going.
Yeah.
No, things got a little out of hand. So,
No, I'm sorry.
okay,
about that.
so within the last 3 weeks, started getting worse. Texting neighbors.
So then today, I just came home from. I had my kids in the van, and we just came home from my mom's house. And as I pulled around the corner here to come into my garage, she was standing there at Monty's door. Talking
his car
to
door?
him at his car door. She was standing at his car door. And so my immediate thought, this is something I don't know what the facts are, but was that she's got him pinned in his car and he's not getting out because he's trying to avoid confrontation.
Another local resident gave more helpful information. He said that while he didn't see the start of the argument, he heard a lot of noise from inside his home. This happened earlier in the day when he was returning with his children. As he was getting close to his garage, he saw Jensen near Monty's car. She seemed to be blocking the car and arguing. The resident shared that he had been growing frustrated with Jensen's behavior. He said that over the past 3 weeks, her actions had gotten worse. This neighbor's story matched with what others had said, making it more believable.
Like I called pretty close, because as soon as I saw that, I got out of the car. I could hear her. I could hear her through my garage door. And before we got out of the car, I shut the garage door because the garage door that I came in is the one right there where she was standing. So I shut the garage door, and as I'm getting my kids out, I can hear her through the door. I don't know if she was yelling. I could hear her pretty easily. And so we came inside, and I pulled out my phone, and I had a text from a neighbor saying she's back, and she's got him pinned in his car. And so I was like, I said, so this has been over months, and I have some text history.
Can I see that text, and can I get that neighbor's info?
Yeah.
After seeing Jensen near Monty's car again, the witness sent a text message to report the ongoing problem. The message showed that this was not a new issue. It had been going on for months. The neighbor said he had tried to help before and even tried to get Jensen and Monty to talk things out, but things never improved. Jensen's behavior stayed the same, and sometimes it got worse. This part of the story is important because it proves that people had tried to fix the problem peacefully. The text message acted like written proof that Jensen had been warned and that others had already tried to stop the conflict.
There's the text. She's back today. She's literally yelling at him while he's in his car, like trapping him. She sent a picture, so she lives upstairs.
Okay, so she was probably just watching what just happened.
So she probably did see.
So how do we get to her? Up the stairs here, or?
Yeah, through. You can go in through here, but because she has access through the back door, but because of this situation, she's been nervous, and so we've been letting her go through.
As officers continued their investigation, they started reviewing text messages from neighbors. One message even had a photo of Jensen standing near Monty's car and yelling. Officers said it was clear from the messages that Monty had asked her many times to leave him alone, but she kept coming back. Some messages mentioned her visiting several times a week, causing fights and yelling loudly. This made the officers more confident that Jensen was not being truthful. Instead of just talking to Monty, she appeared to be bothering him on purpose. After everything happened, Jensen was taken to Lakeview Hospital, where doctors confirmed she had a broken jaw. She said this injury was caused by a punch from Officer Joubert during her arrest. Jensen also said the officer asked her to pay for his torn pants after the scuffle, which she found strange and unfair. In total, Jensen suffered many injuries, including jaw fractures, facial bruising, and pain in her shoulders and arms. She later filed a $1 million federal lawsuit against Officer Joubert. She claimed the officer used excessive force and violated her rights. The charges against her, interfering with arrest and disorderly conduct, were dropped a month later by the city prosecutor. Now, don't hesitate to comment down your thoughts on this situation. And while you're down there, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well.